Hi, I'm Muse and welcome back to another video. So I've decided that from now on I want to be using my Artex sketchbook here for my videos moving forward, until it runs out at least. So I wanted to do a little sketchbook tour as like a retiring these. So these are the ones that I'm currently working on. This one I don't really use as much just because I find it a little hard to draw on such a small sketchbook, but I really do like it. I wish it was just like a tiny bit bigger. Like that's all I want, a little bit bigger. And then I have this one, which some of you might have seen, the video where I paint this on here. I love using this one. I haven't used it in a little while, but it's definitely one of my favorites. And then we have this one that I've been using the most outside of like my YouTube stuff. I love this sketchbook. It's filled with a lot of stuff. You can see like how thick it is, and like I'm not even done. It's still got like so many pages left. Yeah, I'm gonna start with showing you guys my favorite pages from this sketchbook. Since we have so many sketchbooks to go through today, I'll only show my favorite pages from this one, just because this is probably the least important sketchbook out of the three. But yeah. So this is the front page. I think it's so cute. I really like decorating the first spread with just like an introduction kind of. So just some stickers here, and then it says Cloud Sketchbook. And then I had taped these together because I don't like them that much and I kind of wanted to give it like a fresh start. So taping them together is like, oh, I'm just flipping one page even though it's a bunch. But yeah, with washi tape I can just easily like take it off and look at the pages that are there, so it's not like I've glued them together or ripped them out. But here we've got just like a random portrait and some silly doodles that I did in highlighter. You know, nothing special. I was just having fun. I think this is like my fun sketchbook where I do stuff without really caring. This is probably one of the best pages in the sketchbook, this and the one that's after it. Just because these fish are so like stylized and they look so cute, and I really do like them, especially this one here. I don't know, something about the like wriggly lines just is so charming to me. Ooh, the next page, probably one of my favorite pieces I have ever done. It would be really cool to turn it into a print, but I'm not really sure how interested people would be in this if it was a print. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. And then we have this spread here. I really love it. I love how the textures have come out. Like the lines and the squares, the way I used the paintbrush was so lovely. And I need to do more work like this, because it brings me joy to look at. And like the amount of different colors, even though it's like just like shadows and like lighting, it's still different colors, you know? It's just, I love it so much. Ooh, okay, this is another page of fish. Love it so much. I try to give them different shapes so that I'm not making the same fish over and over again, and they look so nice. I like the shape of this one. It's really interesting, actually. I really like it. And then this one's got legs and arms, and it's just super silly. I love it. I love adding stars as well, because it just makes the page more whimsical in a way, actually. Then we have an eel. It looks like, oh, just a massive like sea slug, really. Oh my gosh, yes, I love this page. Well, this spread. It's just silly little sharks. I think I did this while I was at my sister's house, and it just looks so silly. I like how I lined the outside of it, like the outline, thicker, because it makes it more interesting to look at, really. And then the little fish, I like this one here. I think this one's my favorite out of all the sharks on this page. And then of course I added more stars. Oh, and then I used pencils for these fish here, and they've turned out so adorable. Oh, I should have colored this one. Maybe I'll go back later and color it in, because it's really cute. I don't know, maybe I didn't like it at the time. But my favorite one is this one because it's so bright and lovely. I do also quite like this one. It looks very funny. It looks like a Minecraft villager in a way, actually. But I think it's just because of its, like, snout? Is that what you call it? Its mouth, yeah. And some watercolor swatches here. I like how it looks. It looks very nice. I like doing swatches in my sketchbooks because it's such a sketchbook thing. I know it's silly to say, but it really is. Oh my goodness. So, I later was going to be turning this into a swatch sketchbook where I just do swatches from stuff that I have. But I think I'm gonna give up on that idea because it'll take like, it's just too much effort to swatch everything that I've already swatched once in another sketchbook. Then I have this little silly goldfish. He's very friend-shaped, I think. Even though I say that, I'm not a fan of it. I'll be honest. But yeah, that's all I've got in this sketchbook that I wanted to show you guys. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, we have this one, and if you are a subscriber or have watched my videos before, you'd know that I painted this in a video. I'm really happy. I'm still really happy with like how it turned out. I think it looks so lovely. And I added this bow. It's so like, I'm so glad that the bow has never come undone, or like I've never lost it, because I super glued it to make sure that it stays in place. And like I carry the sketchbook around in my bag sometimes, so yeah, I have no worries about this coming undone or breaking or just getting lost. This is the first spread. I just put some stickers that used to be on the front into it because I didn't want to waste them. I have some Pokemon stickers. I have quite a few Pokemon stickers actually. I love Pokemon. And then I really like to kind of, not document, but I like to just stick down Pokemon packs that I've opened because I'm a really big fan of Pokemon cards and anything Pokemon, so I do like to use it as like a almost scrapbooking material because the art is so nice. Like, I think the Prismatic Evolutions, these are the only packs that I've ever opened. I was quite lucky to find them. I love the art. It's so cute. They look so shiny and like sparkly. But yeah, and then we have the Journey Together. We have N and the Zoroark. I love Pokemon Black and White, so this had to go in my sketchbook. So in this spread, I never like use this to draw on because it doesn't lay flat and I just don't want to deal with that. So I just put like random little bits and bobs that will make it still nice to look at. But we just have some stickers here, and these actually smell like grapes. So sometimes if you're like really close to a sketchbook, you can smell it, and it's quite fun. Little alien grapes, so cute. And then we have the shark spread, which this was also a video that I made. I love them so much. My favorite one is probably the confetti cake shark, or the soda one. I quite like that concept, but this one's really cute. I think I colored this one the best. Oh, this page is quite, it feels empty to me despite having like work on it. I think it's mainly because there's so much blank space here and this isn't colored, so it kind of gives the illusion that it's like empty, even though it's really not. But then we have an Eevee. Eevee. So cute. And then we have some fish again. I do love to draw fish. If you didn't already know, or you couldn't tell. But yeah, you'll see a few fish in this sketchbook actually. Oh, more fish. I used my friend's like jumbo crayons. They were so cool. They were so fun to use. And I did this. I think it looks really fun. So colourful. Almost whimsical as well. And then I have some random portraits here. Not of any OCs, just like, I just wanted to draw portraits, so I just went with whatever. But yeah, very lovely. I like this one. And I kind of wanted to turn her into an OC, but I don't think the design is interesting enough for me, so I probably won't be doing that. More fish! And then we have Pikmin. Oh my gosh, I actually started playing a Pikmin game on my DS called Hey Pikmin, and it's so cute. My friend is also letting me borrow his copy of Pikmin 3, so I'm super excited to get into that. This little one here is just a little plushie that I saw on Pinterest, and I wanted to draw it and use some markers, so that's what I did. I really love the shading on the Pikmin. It looks so nice. I needed to fill the page up because you can see that there's acrylic markers on this one here that bled through. So I just need like a filler, and I didn't want to waste the spread, so I went in with acrylic markers and did another random portrait. I think she's super cute. I love her hair. It's so pink. And then we have more fish and another Pikmin. I think the yellow Pikmins are so silly. Oh my goodness, they're so silly. I really love them. And then I have this fish here. It was just done with alcohol markers and pencil. It's not the best one that I've done, but it's okay, you know. It's not terrible, but it's also not that good. And then we have another fish. I like this one. I like doing swirly highlights, so that's quite on, like, that's on a lot of my work at the moment. This was actually from a bath bomb that I got. So cool. I saved it and put it in here because it's nice to have little bits and bobs from stuff that I've just bought and tried out, you know? More fish! I love fish. This is my favorite one out of the entire page. This one and this one here. So lovely. The best. These are okay. I think they were for a video. I can't remember. I don't like them. Actually, I very much dislike them. But I uploaded the video anyway because a lot of the time when a video is not going well, I will just like delete it and try again the next day. But I felt bad not uploading, so I just decided to bite the bullet and uploaded it anyway. You know, I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. But it's a fun page to look at despite not being the best. Because it's colourful, you know, it's whatever. But these, I love them. I love this one so much. We have some random characters and a little Oshawott. I love Oshawott. Anything from Pokemon Black and White, I absolutely adore. I love this drawing right here. This sketch, I love it. These are just random sketches again, just from the top of my head. I love the hair on this one. It looks so nice. And this one just looks so, like, majestic. I love her. I love her a lot. This one's okay. I didn't like how it turned out, so I just tried to ignore this page. But yeah. Oh my gosh, mushrooms. I was really proud of this page in particular because the mushrooms have such nice shapes to them. And I love how I did the shading. It looks so like stylized, and that is what I aim to do with my work. So more mushrooms. I didn't finish these ones because I liked how they looked just like this. So I'm not gonna finish them. These two are okay. This one's better than this one, but both of them I kind of tried to ignore. Next, this, I had a lot of scraps that weren't sticking to my sticker book, so I just decided to put them here because when I put a bunch of stickers together, I really like how it looks. It looks so fun. And then I have some portraits here. This one I liked, but I knew I could not copy the eye onto the other side, so I just kind of left it, because even when it's not finished, I still like the look of it. And then I moved on, and I did this. Probably one of my most soft looking drawings ever. I used Ohuhu pencils. I love the Ohuhu oil-based pencils. They are so lovely, and that's what I used for this. It's so pretty. I think she looks so soft and just, I like it a lot, actually. Oh, this is a really bad page. I just drew a little tomato because, once again, there was alcohol markers on the page over, and it obviously bled through, but I didn't want to waste the pages, so I just added these. Also, this card is beautiful. I love it. Larvesta is another Pokemon that I really love. So when I saw this art for it, I got so happy. I just had to put it in my sketchbook so I could like look at it. Sketchbooks mean quite a lot to me. So when I put stuff that I enjoy, or like little memorabilia in there, it makes me happy, because I can look back and be like, oh, I was doing this around this time, or I got this around this time. But yeah, Pikmin. I did this for a video as well. I was really happy with how the burger one turned out. I think if I was to draw it again, I could do it so much better, and I would do it with acrylic markers, but these are so cute. They're so silly. I love them. Ooh, I really like this spread as well. I love how I used acrylic markers on this specific drawing. I think she looks so nice, and I like the yellow hair with the red eyes. It's so nice. It's so like fiery. Makes me think of like an electric type Pokemon. And then we just have these two here. I really like her. Oh, she's so cute with her freckles. And then this one's quite nice. I like how I did the eyes. The eyes are probably my favorite bit from this drawing. And the pink hair, but that's just because I like the color pink. Carrot fish. I was drawing carrots, and then I thought, you know, they kind of have a similar shape to a fish. So, carrot fish it is. This one's my favorite out of all of them. I think it looks the best. It has the best shape and still comes across as like very carrot-like. This one's okay. I don't like the tail that much. And this one is like so carrot. It's so carrot. Ooh, I don't like these two drawings very much, but I do love this one. It's so lovely. And then drew some Pokemon while I was playing Pokemon Go. I was like, okay, I'm gonna draw some Pokemon that I catch. So I did, and I love how I did the line art. It looks so flowy, and then the little particles look so nice as well. And then I have some of my stickers. Yay! Oh, I started to doodle a girl with her Tamagotchi, very much inspired by sketches of Shay here on YouTube, but I never finished it. I should finish it, because I quite like the flowiness of her hair. And then this is the end of the sketchbook for now. Okay, So this one is probably the biggest one. You can see how like thick it is, and I'm not even done with it, so it's gonna be super nice and thick when I'm done with it. But yeah, let's get into it. This was my first ever traditional drawing here on YouTube, and I think it's really cute, but definitely looks better on camera than it does in person. I don't really like it that much. I liked the video. That video was kind of what made me fall in love with like traditional drawing, like for YouTube, like just recording myself drawing and painting. Like this definitely started the journey. So this is the first spread. These are just 2 old OCs that I don't really draw anymore just because I tend to fall out of love with my characters because I don't think they're unique enough or like fun enough. But I'm trying to kind of create characters that I'm more attached to, but for now I don't really have many that I like to draw and like think about very often, but that's alright. I think I like the way that I colored this. The pose is nice, very fun. This, oh my goodness. Okay, so I love these pumpkins right here. I used gouache. They look so nice. And I'm also really like proud of how symmetrical I made the bat. Very surprising to me. I'm usually really bad at making stuff symmetrical, so that's impressive. This little ghost, I don't know how well you can see him. I love him. He looks so polite, so kind and friendly. And then this here was the start of my croissant shark. And I really like it. I love how I colored it. It looks so yummy and delicious. Then we have a strawberry that I never finished. And a pigeon. I feel like I've seen a lot of artists draw pigeons and just birds in general, so I kind of wanted to draw one as well. I think it's very nice, and I did turn it into a sticker. Ooh, okay, so here we have Kutao, and then another OC. This was from a sketchbook that I no longer used, so I ripped out the pages, and with the blank pages, I've turned it into a little journal, and then with the pages that I've drawn on, I've stuck in here, just because I didn't want to waste any of it. But I just don't like using this paper, so I thought, why not just combine it into this sketchbook? And a little cat with a cake. This was going to be a sticker, but then I just never went through with it. And I'm not sure why, because it's quite cute. Maybe I can revisit it sometime. Oh, we have some like delicious looking bears. They're meant to be gummy bears. This one's probably my favorite. It looks so see-through. That's probably just the gouache. And then we have Flareon and Jolteon, and then my Pokemon OC. She's a little baker, and her hair's meant to be like pies. Ooh, this was for another video. This one here, I love her. She looks so nice. Her skin is a bit too pink for my liking, but she looks so cute. I do like to draw Miku quite a lot. And then this is my OC before she got turned into a zombie. More Pokemon, cards, Mimikyu. I don't like how this turned out, so we're gonna pretend that's not there. And then a little dessert with a strawberry. Oh my gosh, yes. I don't know what her name is. Is it? Well, I mean, it's right there, but I don't know how to say her name, sorry. Sidwini? I don't know. But she's so cute. I just had to draw her, and I love how I used the pencils. It looks so good. It looks so delicious. Like, I want to eat it. Oh my god, this is when I started watching Dan. What's her name? Momo. Yes, I don't like these sketches. But that's okay. I do like the little alien though. So silly. And then we have a little drawing of Jinx, but it didn't look like her, so I didn't like it that much. And then we have my OC after she was turned into a zombie. This here was for another video, and I really like the design. Her hair looks so fluffy. I just want to eat it. She's like a little like bird kind of mage, human type thing. Then we have more drawings that were inspired by Emrulart here on YouTube. I really like this guy. He is so fun. He looks so kind. But like his little smile kind of looks evil in a way. So I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him that much. I also really love these guys here. They're so cute. Especially this one. Look at that face. Look at that face. Wow. These I don't like that much, so I'm gonna skip over them. But yeah, these mushrooms were definitely fun. I love them. Oh, I really like these portraits. This is Ayaka and Kokomi from Genshin. I really do like them. I think they're so pretty. And I'm very happy with how Kokomi turned out. Then we have Miku. And then underneath Miku, we have some failed foods that I drew and a fish. Oh, this was also another video. I have used a sketchbook a lot for videos. So I probably shouldn't really say much because I should be promoting my other videos. If you want to see how I did this, go check out that video. Yeah, moving on. I really like this really round whale shark. I love how I drew it. And then this fish, the poor thing, it's been cut in half. Oh. I like this portrait. I don't know if that was in frame, but the portrait's really cute. It's very simple, but maybe that's just how I should be doing portraits, because when they're simple, I like them. Then we have Miku here. It's not that good, so I think I'm just gonna kind of go past that. Oh, I started making a vampire OC. She's very cute. I don't know why I've not drawn her again. This was like the only ever drawing that I've ever done of her. But I do really like her, so maybe I should draw her again. I gave her some really bushy brows because I think that's super cute. And then fluffy hair, little fish guys. Well, actually they're sharks, but they look like fish because of how squished they are. I love this one. I want to turn him into a sticker, and I think I might because he's just so cute. He looks so squishy. I want to squish him and eat him, actually. Then we have this squid. Beautiful. Probably one of my most beautiful drawings ever. It looks so good. I love the texture. Oh my gosh. I've left it unfinished because I was satisfied with how it looked and I didn't want to do anything else to it, so I left it. Oh, these are really horrible. I really don't like these drawings. Yeah, we're not going to really look at them for that long, but these are just random portraits with pen. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, this was for another video. This was when I was drawing Pokemon from cards that I have. So, Mimikyu, this was from the promo for the Paldean Fates ETB. And this was a Pokemon Go Charmander promo card. And then we have Mew. I think this might have been another promo card for the battle sets. And then we have the Cleffa. Very pretty card. This got like the shooting stars, very lovely. I love these. I think I did them with, did I do them with acrylic or did I do them with gouache? I think it was acrylic. Don't hold me to that. Go watch the video and you'll find out. Ooh, more Pokemon cards. I really do love Pokemon cards, and I do really appreciate the art as well on the packs, and it just, I don't know, it makes me really happy, so I just stick them in because it adds some fun. You know how everyone has their own little spin? This is my little spin. We have a little whale. Well, it's not very little, is it? These pancakes, they look so delicious. They look succulent, despite not having any colour. The whale is okay. It looks very unfinished. That's because I don't want to finish it. No particular reason, I just didn't like how it was turning out. There's no texture, it's too smooth. But the gradient is very lovely. It kind of looks like watercolour, but I think it might have been gouache. I'm not sure. It could have even been acrylic, I don't know. I should start like writing down the materials that I've used. I used to do that for college actually. And then we have, oh my gosh, okay, I really like these. We have this blueberry Kuromi. She looks so cute. I wanted to make some fruit Sanrio stickers, but I never ended up doing it because I couldn't get it right. I couldn't execute it the way that I wanted to. And then I tried making like an octopus lady villain, and she's cute, but I just wasn't a fan of her design. Then we have probably the prettiest Miku drawing I have ever done, ever. And then we have my Batosies. Love them. I love her hair in particular. It looks so fun. And this is just another page that I've ripped from another sketchbook that I wanted to like incorporate here to make it look like it's part of this sketchbook because I didn't want to waste any of the pages. And then we have my Pokemon OC. Love this one here. Love this drawing. It's so flowy. The clothes look so nice. Yes. And then this is my octopus villain woman again. I started using acrylic markers, but then I didn't really like how it turned out, so I've just left it. Some more acrylic marker. Oh, there's a rip here. I don't know why. But yeah, this is like a little wolf. Actually, it's a bat because of the ears. That's a bat. I lied. It's a bat. And then a mermaid. I really like her hair and her face. I think she's really pretty. But I never finished it because I ended up just not liking it that much. But I like the pose. It's very fluid. Ooh. Some more fish. Well, fish and a killer whale and a shark. And then a squid. The squid is so cute. It looks so cute. I really like this little guy here. Very much inspired by Caroline art again. And I wanted to like make the shark and the orca look gummy, so that's why they're shaded that way. And I think they do look kind of gummy, but I think the shark just looks like liquidy. These pancakes look delicious. Then I have some stickers from fruits. I just look at how amazing this sticker is. What do you mean that was for a pack of blueberries? That's adorable. That's probably the cutest sticker I've ever seen for fruits ever. But yeah, I really like how the pancakes turned out. I think the cream looked so soft, like I could touch it, you know? And then a flan, and then a cake. But I never painted the cake because I just didn't like how it looked. Next, oh, I wanted to do some like fun little orca designs. So I kind of just gave them patterns and stuff. But I think this one and this one, these two were good. But then the other two were just a bit, yeah, they're just not it really. And then I drew some Littlest pet shops, I used to have this cat. It was my favorite cat, Littlest pet shop, but I don't have it anymore, and I'm so devastated about it. And then there's the deer LPS that everyone draws because it's so classic, you know? Not as classic as the panda, because that's the mascot, but still quite popular within the community. We have some Tamagotchis here, a little frog Tamagotchi, and then the Tamagotchi connection. Is that the Tamagotchi? Yeah, Tamagotchi Connect. And then we have more Pokemon. This was for another video, so I'm just gonna skip past, because if you want to check that out, you should go check out the video. Ooh, I love drawing silly little guys, silly little fish. And this was done with a really thick marker. Hold on, I can find it. Here it is. Faber-Castell. Oh, I can't read that because it's rubbed off, but that's what it looks like. It looks like a dry erase marker, but it's really fun to sketch with. Like, you can get some really thick lines. Very fun. I really like using it. I don't use it that often, but when I do, it's an absolute blast. I really like this little guy here, the eel. He's so fun. Ooh, I really love this drawing. It was of a picture that I found on Pinterest of a cat with a... Did it have a fish in its mouth, or did I just... Yes, no, it did have a fish in its mouth. And I love how I did the background. This was inspired by Static Wool here on YouTube. This page, absolutely just really dislike it, so I'm gonna skip over it. Then we have a failed attempt at drawing a crepe. See, if I hadn't used the green or the purple line art, I think this could have looked really cute. But I just ruined it. Oh, we have a really scary looking fish. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that to it? I think if I finished it, it wouldn't look so scary, but it does for now. We have my Crested Gecko cheesecake. That's exactly what she looks like. She doesn't have a tail, she's got a frog butt, so... Oh, I stuck this one down, but it's just a little drawing of a bunny shark. Oh dear, guys, don't look. I really don't like this drawing. Her lips are way too big, and they're way too far down on her face, including her nose. And her eyes are just, oh gosh, oh my goodness. I'm embarrassed. This is my little salmon girl, OC. Her hair is made of salmon. Don't ask me why. She has a green fishbone earring. And then this is my lamb, OC. Ooh, this is another fish drawing that I absolutely adore. I think it looks so silly. There's something like dog-like about it as well. And I don't know why, but it looks so silly. Here is my annoying orange OC. This is a joke, but it's so stupid. And then I made a little cat and a strawberry. And obviously some swatches. I like doing swatches. Here we have a lemon shark, and then like a strawberry squid dipped in chocolate, and then just a random portrait. And then these are so delicious looking. I love the blueberries, and then these are just like star grapes. They're not the best, but they are quite impressive to me. I'm really proud of them. Then we have some more fruit. We've got a coconut and then a pomegranate. I love how I did this pomegranate. It looks... I feel like I got the shape down so well. It looks so good. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Same with the coconut. And then random portraits. I love how I did the skin, but I don't like the drawing itself. This one I do like actually, but I never took it further than just the sketch. Oh my goodness. I love how I did these. These are grapes again. And then a random portrait side profile of my OC Evelyn. She actually has a name and a story, believe it or not. And then just some really cute packaging from this like fish wafer. I'm very obsessed with fish, so I saw it and I was like, I need to get that because it's in the shape of a fish. And then I drew a square watermelon and a square strawberry. I love how the watermelon looks. It's so nice. It just looks so good. I don't know what to say because even like when I look at it, I'm like, wow, I can't believe I did that. Next we have Evelyn again, but I didn't draw her correctly. I don't like how I portrayed her in this sketch. It's no. And then we have this little elf. She is so cute. And then we have some swatches. This was from another video. Same with this, which is why I'm just gonna go past it. Ooh! We have Evelyn and Astra from Zenless Zone 0. I love how I drew Astra. She looks so cute. Oh my goodness. And then we have Raiden May from Honkai Impact the 3rd. And then a random portrait. Some more fish, because I love fish. These, I don't like the colors of these two, but it's not a big deal. And then these fish here were done with watercolor and pencils. I love this pink one. This pink one and the blue one, probably my favorite out of all of these fish on the page. More Pokemon card packs and then random portraits. I'm not a fan of these portraits really, so I'm just gonna skip past. Oh, this was another failed video. I didn't like how the drawings were turning out, so I just ignored them. I never made a video about it. Some more. Oh, I think these pages look so fun. These are more drawings done with the really thick marker. Oh, they look so nice. Looking at this page is like so, it brings me joy. It really does. Then we have some more swatches, and here we have Doodles. I don't remember what the anime is called, but she's a little elf girl from it, and she's so cute. And then we have a fish. I made a YouTube short about it. And then some grass. I was practicing drawing grass because I didn't know if I still remembered how to. And then the little shell that this little fish lives in. Yay! Another OC. She's a witch. Very cute. I like her colours, they're very nice. And then some more grass. This was with acrylic markers, and then some water. Ooh, we're gonna skip through that page, I don't like it. And then we have this, which was another video, so I'm gonna skip that one as well. And then we have these doodles. I don't really like them that much, but these were with fountain pen. I liked this, but I went with alcohol markers on the next page, so I kind of ruined it. We have some more drawings. I love how this cherry demon came out. She looks a bit like Miku, so I don't really want to turn her into a character or anything because I just know that people are going to mistake her for Miku, and that's my fault for giving her like the twin tails, but yeah. This was a little doodle I did when I was outside in the sun. She's so cute. I didn't like it at first, but I think it's really cute now. Then we have some more fish. I'm not the proudest of these ones, so I think I'm just gonna go to the next page. Some more random doodles. These were done with smoky brush pens. And then we have a Pikmin face, which I think is really cute. It looks like jelly. And we have some grapes and a strawberry over here. and then a random face. Ooh, I really love how I did the flan. Oh my gosh, so cute. It's so cute. And then I just saw a picture of someone on Pinterest, so I wanted to draw her. I did give my own little spin on it, so it doesn't look accurate, but I really like how it turned out. And then we have some more portraits. These were also people that I found on Pinterest. I love how this one turned out. She looks so pretty. I mean, they both look really pretty, but something about like, I love the nose, how I did the nose. And then we have Alien Miku and Alien Teto. We have Glorp and Glart, and then a little alien. Yeah, I love how these turned out. They're so cute. Ooh! And then a radish and a little radish boy. This was inspired by Emrulart. Once again, I'm very inspired by her work every time I watch a video. So yeah, this was done with acrylic markers. I love using acrylic markers. Oh, and then we have more Pokemon. This here is a random portrait. And we have Wooloo, and then Smoliv. Oh, I love Smoliv. I made him look so squishy. And this Wooloo looks so fluffy. And then a fish. I was going to turn it into a lino print, but I didn't like how it looked that much, so. And then we have my little cowboy witch. And then fountain pen fish. I love this page. I like when it's just a page filled with little doodles. So lovely. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, we are at the end now, but I love this drawing I've done, and I'm definitely gonna draw her more. This is my OC, my little demon mage OC. Her name is Felice. Which I just reused from another OC that I had that I don't really draw anymore. But she's so beautiful and I love her hair. And then I drew a kiwi. This was with watercolour. I'm really proud of it. And same with the apple. And then this was just a random page. I wanted to do a quick sketch, so I did like this bunny girl. And then I went to a bug show, and this was the wristband from it, and these were just 2 cards and a sticker. And then that was it. I started drawing a centipede here, but it's not done. And that is it for these sketchbooks. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Tell me what you thought about my sketchbooks, what was your favourite one to look at, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!